And here it is, the long-awaited What Are Rogue Planets review. Now, I am actually in Ocean City, so thank God this arc was pretty good. Yeah, it was really good, in fact. I was not expecting a part 4, which means this is going to be a long one. And also, there will actually be a special announcement. But I am in Ocean City, so I gotta keep quiet. It can't be too loud as some of my other videos, so if this video is too quiet, that's because there's a severe noise policy, and I mean, I'm a quiet individual, right?
And then we have Daddy Mate's alive! Daddy Mate's alive! Let's fucking go! Daddy Mate is alive! Let's go!
Definitely a quiet individual. Why is there auto? Definitely a quiet individual. But anyways, this is gonna be a long review with a special announcement at the end. I think it's a good one, so you want to stay to the end because I'm gonna be reviewing all 4 parts. And at the end, I'm gonna reveal a special announcement. Let's go. Whew. Okay, so when I said the arc was good, parts 2, 3, and 4 were pretty awesome. Part 1 was pretty mid. It was not that good. It wasn't horrible, but it was pretty mid. So, yeah. It's 7 minutes, but really should have been like 6, because 5 of those minutes are just Planet X talking to Guillermo. We do not need this. We see Quarwar for the first time, and he's okay. We see Sedna again. I do admit, I really like Sedna's voice actor. It's obvious that she's the same voice actor as Dr. Sarah Roth, but still, I like it. And I hope she's gonna be a lot more prominent character that doesn't die in a fucking explosion like Sarah Roth did. But whatever. Quarwar, he's on the meh side. I like that he has a toothpick, but meh. We'll get to the other dwarf planet candidates later, but whatever, it's fine. I want to cut back to them meeting the dwarf planets. We begin with Planet X whistling his way, and I don't know what he's saying. It's a common thing for the character to hum their own music. But with the rogue planets as like a group getting their music, not one singular individual gets their own music, will all rogue planets just be singing their music? I think Planet X is singing his own theme, not sure. Whatever, Thea sung her own theme in Love Between Planets Part 3, but whatever. It's revealed that Planet X makes Guillermo talk. I'm gonna try my best to try and do, that is quite fun, Mr. Planet X. And they're bringing the Voyager 1 along with us. Nice. Now, they do eventually lose it, and I'm actually gonna think that's plot relevant. Because I know the Earthlings are more technologically advanced, and Mr. Rotsar is watching, so maybe they do have like a little tracker on the Voyager. Maybe. I know that's not really probably. So maybe the Voyager could end up in the rogue planet kingdom because he lost it and Wise didn't pick it up. Or maybe Wise picked it up, but just without Planet X knowing, because they want to use it for information or something. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, this scene is kind of boring. Yeah, it was fun because we got Planet X returning, but since Play Around it had already included Blinky and whoever the main character was in the Dark Souls one was already voiced by the same guy who voices Planet X, and those are like 10-minute episodes. Holy shit, why is Play Around getting the 10-minute episodes where the highest episode we get is 9 minutes and 1 second, and it's confusing as hell. With just like titanium things. Whatever, it's fine. We get a flashback to the Battle of Planet X Part 4, which I think it released on Patreon approximately a year ago, so that's cool, I guess. Pretty sure there's going to be a break next week, so because Christmas. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a new episode next week. Don't expect one. But whatever, it's fine. We move on. We're gonna move on. I already mentioned the Senda and Quarwar scenes, so let's just move on to the next one. One fact I was actually mildly interested in is that I did not know the Oort Cloud was named after an actual Earthling, Jan Oort. Other than that, the scene is pretty boring. So we're just gonna do the thing that CinemaSins does and skip. Planet X uses his charging up and okay, question, Planet X, why did you not do this with Metis? You could have done this with Metis. I think that would have worked. Guillermo could have all. If they're breaking the laws of physics, then Guillermo, I don't understand. I don't like that Solar Balls now has to address when characters break the laws of physics. In past episodes, they just break the laws of physics, but now I feel like they have to address it. Oh no, we're not doing educationally accurate ones, or scientifically accurate. Oh, we gotta tell the viewers that I am so sorry, we're not educational. And we gotta do a 10,000 page paragraph on why we weren't accurate, but deeply apologize for it. It's like a teacher coming in 9 minutes late, bro, we don't care. Planet X loses both his gadgets, Guillermo and Voyager. But Wise comes up and says, so, we move on to meet this blue rogue planet, who is named...
Hey, big guy. Hello, Mars. Nice to see you here. Yeah, so, you're Wise, right?
Eat better, save less, that's Wise. So, basically, Wise explains to our little Planet X-y boy that he is a rogue planet, and a rogue planet is a person who... Actually, wait, he doesn't... What are these ice thingies that are moving around? I'm always curious. I'm talking about this part super quickly because it's very mid and a little boring. But don't worry, I'm going to be talking about the other 3 parts a lot more longer, so don't you worry. Don't you worry. One cool thing is that in the Patreon episode, he said, yep, we've been keeping an eye on most solar systems in our vicinity. But in the YouTube version, he says, yep, we've been keeping an eye on most star systems in our vicinity. Just a little one-word change, meaning that they're still changing the Patreon to the YouTube version. Something that part 2 and 3 I'll have a little issues with, but whatever, it's fine. We get a cliffhanger. Show me the way. Yay. Let's move on to part 2. Yes, part 2, or now this is apparently part 1, is the first episode, is called What Lies Beyond the... It never ends. It never ends. Every episode has to have the word solar system in its title. Can we just make this a 4-parter? Is it that hard for you to do, Solar Balls? Whatever, it's fine. We meet Wise and Planet X talk, and Wise is testing Planet X, because of course he is. And we meet Ogle. So, this episode is approximately 6 minutes and 15 seconds. For comparison, the longest Solar Balls episode was the very first one. Is the Moon Really Leaving Us? At approximately 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Now, if you know me, I don't really like short episodes, so the fact that this is just 3 seconds longer than the actual shortest Solar Balls episode, making the fucking How Do Planets Develop Life Part 1 no longer the second shortest episode, is completely acceptable. Yep, this episode, actually, despite the short runtime, did not feel short. I actually felt like this episode went on longer than it did. These 6 minutes felt like 10. I have no idea why. This episode was good, though. I liked it. So, we meet Ogle, and he's okay. I like him. Congratulations, Solar Balls Theory. You got one right. Why did I think Wise was going to be Ogle? I'm a dumbass. Okay, so I made on a post that I said Gong Gong was my favorite character. So yeah, I kind of lied about that. Listen, I'm not going to... Just because there's a funny character who talks in gong 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 doesn't mean they're going to be my favorite character. I'm just going to say that out loud now. Quarwar talks with him, and I just want to hear more of gongs. The gongs rule. Holy gongs. Gong gong. It's like my mother who calls maki maki make make. In Solar Ballarama, they said that, Like, Maki Maki, which is now discontinued, but in Solar Ballerama 4, they said, they made a fun little reference saying that Maki Maki said, Gong Gong, oh, these Earthlings just love repeating things over and over. Maki Maki, Gong Gong, wonderful. But yeah, I like Gong Gong a lot better in this than Solar Ballerama. But we'll get to one that Solar Ballerama, I do miss you. But let's just move to the scene where Wise pull some wise knowledge out of his rogue planet ass. So he's a brown dwarf. Listen. I have trouble with the star stuff in space. I always find that stuff hard. It is not easy, and I don't know. Because if he's a brown dwarf, why is he blue? Please, someone explain this in the comments without yelling at me, please. Please. If he is a brown dwarf, why is he blue? I heard that he said he was the coolest brown dwarf, but I still don't get it. Like, Alex, they actually acknowledge that his eyes are all black. I like that. That's a cool detail. I like that his eyes are black. Yay. I like that, Wise said, we're not done yet. And on Patreon, there was a little blurb saying that Wise is the same voice actor as Proto-Earth. I'm mixed on this. While I like Wise's voice, and it's actually very easy to voice over, which some characters, we'll get to them, are not. Like, I can do a Wise voiceover, like, we'll discuss that later. I told you, we're rogue planets. He was being sarcastic, Ogle. See, like, it's very easy to, like, do a, well, at least, I think, British, well, British, I'm not British, but British. I'm just saying, hold on, Solar Balls, we need to address something. Solar Balls, listen, Solar Balls, Alvaro, you are now in the hot seat. It has been a tough week. So, I had a script planned out. Well, not really. I didn't have a full-on, like, paper script. I'm not well, actually, I might be a little bit of a nerd, but whatever, it's fine. But, like, I had a little idea of what I was gonna say about something, and I was gonna say this, but then, like, Solar Balls, you are now in the hot seat. You are now, because back in, like, September, not September or October, Solar Balls was not cooking. They were putting out very not good episodes with the solar system organized by moons. I am a dumbass. I just mixed up two different titles. Solar Balls, please stop putting solar system in your titles. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to... I can't do this anymore, man. This is not fun. Please, stop putting solar system. Change the titles up a bit, please. My brain can't comprehend this. Anyways, I was gonna say how, Solar Balls, you are now in the hot seat. You are actually making good episodes. You are cooking. Back in October, you were not cooking. You were burning alive. Meanwhile, on JMR's side of things, they were cooking. Mildly. Minty Maniacs were not cooking. Now the tables have turned slightly. I was gonna say, Solar Balls are cooking, and JMR is not. Not gonna go into that, but whatever, it's fine. But now, so Solar Balls, you are now in the hot seat. Make good episodes. Keep not making this bad episode. Damn it, I already forgot the name. Like, what if all planets shared one orbit? I don't know. Please change the title. I like short titles. I already mentioned that, like Solar Balls. The new episode on Patreon was good-ish. There is one thing that I said in my Solar System's True Scale review that actually got fixed. I'm not gonna say what that is, but I'm not gonna say what that is, but I'm just gonna say it did actually get, I think, addressed, and Solar Balls indeed does know what to do with something. Just don't look too into it that much. I'm not gonna say what it is, But Solar Balls, you actually listened to me, so you actually listened to my complaints. Yay. But by the way, Solar Balls subtitles. Ooh. For those who don't know, I'm just gonna make this a word for Solar Balls. In the new Patreon episode, at approximately 5 minutes and 10 seconds, there's a part where the captions I thought they said the word "fucked." You might want to change this since this is a kid show. I don't think if someone has to have subtitles, I don't think they want the word "fucked" appearing in their captions list. Just a reminder. And it was on for approximately 10 seconds because Patreon subtitles are weird as hell. So, just want to make that known to you, Solar Balls. Anyways, we move on. Anyways, I was gonna say that JMR wasn't cooking anymore. Oriion's Belt kind of changed that with the old, red eye DNFing shenanigan. Oh, I was disappointed that I couldn't scream out loud because I'm in a condo and there's a noise. Thank God this arc's good, otherwise because I don't have to scream. If this video's too quiet, I'm sorry. I'll try to make the next, what if all planets share the same orbit? Wait, wasn't this already an episode? You know what, never mind. There was a little blurb that's saying that Proto-Earth was Nathan Wagner, the person that voices all the organs in Human Buddy. Proto-Earth was voicing Wise with a British accent. And he said that, there was this little blurb before part 2 came out saying, "Do not call me a star, ever." And I like that. I actually did not get to see that little line, so I was trying to figure out how would that be put in place, and I actually liked it. Wise smacked Planet X like, "Schmack, we're not done yet. Do not call me a star, ever." And he ends off with a banger cliffhanger line like, "We're rogue planets." Reminds me of since January when SAR ended off, "Well, this should be interesting." Anyways, let's go to part 3. Onward to part 3. By the way, who are Ogle's friends? Like, who are the 2 new recruits that Ogle found? I'm curious. I mean, I like the detail that they have white eyes because they're new, whatever. But they say that the reason, also, I could piece that together. I knew the reason that their eyes were dark was because they are not, like, near the sun. Their eyes are black because they're not near the sun. Wait, am I ISISed? Sorry, eyes should know their place. Keep trying to make... Okay, I should stop talking. Jesus Christ, I should stop. Alright, okay, whatever, it's fine. Anyways, I don't know why, but I find it funny when Wise says, Ogle, like, Ogle, we have to move. Ogle, you were stationed 10,000 light years ahead of here. You can find me, but you can't find our base. Ogle's just a little innocent person. I like him. I just want to know who his 2 friends are. We're meeting a lot of characters. Part 3, so you know how I said in my post that part 3 was the second best Solar Balls episode of all time? Yeah, I may have lied about that as well. It's not. There is a couple issues with it, and the best one is Venus versus Mars. There has not been a single episode that has beaten the brilliance that is Venus versus Mars. There's been a couple that have come close, but none have actually done that. So this is not, that was a lie. I apologize. It's like 7th best Solar Balls episode or something, I don't know. I thought if I just lied in 2 posts, it would be funny. It would lead to a funny joke. It's not that big of a deal. Please, no, commentary channels, don't make the Solar Ball Encyclopedia situation is insane. Video, I'm sorry. Anyways, I thought there was going to be a sponsored segment, because one thing I do as a Patreon is predict where the sponsor segment's going to be in the episodes. And that used to be fun, it is no longer fun, because Solar Balls puts them in randomly mid-conversation and not scene. This is annoying, Solar Balls, stop doing this. We meet the trillions of rogue planets, which means I think they have their... Oh, meant there was bookkeeping, and they know what a blueberry is. So... And in part 4, there's a couple playing football or football. I like this little joke though with Planet X talking to Guillermo, and everyone just kind of like staring at him. But not gonna lie, what do these rogue planets do? Do they do anything with their lives, or are they just kind of here? And also, I forgot to mention something. Let me just go back a little bit.
Are you having flashbacks of some traumatic event from your past?
How did you know?
I'm good at reading surfaces.
Also, Ogle.
That explains everything.
It really does, doesn't it?
He was being sarcastic, Ogle.
If he's good at if he's good at reading surfaces, why is he not good at reading sarcasm? Listen, Ogle, buddy. I know the feeling. I'm not gonna say what it is, because I don't want to get hate, but I am also autistic. Ogle, I hear you. Ogle. Theory that Ogle is autistic? Maybe. Don't start that theory, please. I am also autistic. But whatever. It's fine. Let's just move to the rogue planets again. If you're wondering why I call them rogue planets and not rogue planets, it's funny. So yeah, I'm okay, fine. Oh boy. So I watched Solar Volar. I thought his reactions were good and way better than some other channels that kind of shit out the same damn video over and over and over again. Not naming any names. But I'm just saying, first of all, since he's a voice actor now, it's not gonna be that cool, because first of all, congratulations, you're now caught up with Solar Balls. It's not going to be every Friday now, because they got to wait for them to post more episodes. You did that too fast a little bit. If you did 3 parts every year, and every week, and not 2 3-parters every week, it would have been a little bit better, but no. I am so sad right now. But I'm just going to say it. Orcus, little orky dorky. He's gonna be good at voice acting or voiceovering if you're going through puberty. Listen. I'm not, no hate towards Solar Volar, but this is just a pretty bad job at voice acting. I guess I could easily do an Orcus voiceover because I am going through puberty, but yeah, that. You know what? Here's my Orcus voiceover review. Cover your ears, guys. Hey, Orcus. Sedna! Why are you out of your post? Because the situation warrants it. What situation? Planet X left the solar system. X as in Planet X. Gong. Wait, you think he's gonna meet the rogues? It's almost a guarantee. But he has... I forgot that line. But he has a direct connection to them. I wouldn't be mine if they were... I forgot. I'm an idiot. Well... Okay, whatever. The point is, I don't like the voice acting. It's not their territory. It's ours. They also said that in the moon... In the Planet Awakens. Cool. Go. Oh, hold on. And if I were to summarize the entirety of Marbula 1 Season 6 in one word, it would be this. Yep. I'm just gonna say, little orky dorky, you don't have the best voice. So one thing that bugs me about Orcus is I feel like he should be a girl. This is the heaviest, there's a lot of characters that should be female, like Venus, for example, but I like him not being a girl, because I'm used to it. And also they made him a girl at one point in the Lego Planets episode. But this one bugs me the most, mainly because I feel like Solar Ballarama was a lot better for Orcus's character. Orcus was just not liked, and I liked that. I liked that Orcus was kind of just the rebellious emo person. And now, Orcus is a boy, and... we meet PSO for the first time, and also... Blueberries! is canon. I can't yell because I'm in Ocean City, but Blueberry is canon. Glorious day. And also PSO is an onion. But PSO is also voiced by Solar Volar, and it's a much better job than what Orcus is. So I'm not saying he can do a good voiceover. I will say that. PSO be in more episodes, as he's only in here for like 17 seconds. Hopefully he has a good role, because I like PSO. He seems like the Ganymede of the rogue planets. But anyways, speaking of Ganymede, Solar Balls released a poll on their community tab about what plushies they released, and Mars and Mercury were obviously the winners. I mean, there's no competition. They're the only planets that don't have plushies. But there's also the Galilean moons, Ganymede, Europa, Ion, Callisto, which means Solar Balls hasn't completely forgotten them from their existence, because they were in the poll. And another thing that I'm not gonna say, but whatever. They also mentioned the dwarf planets, which meh. Now, one thing I'm curious, though, is if they make new plushies of Mars and Mercury, will there be their new designs or their old designs? Because I prefer their old designs, because everyone... And... Don't make the new designs. Please. Please don't do... I mean, it will be kind of cool if Mars has the white top. Oh, by the way, question. There was a little, thing where Mars and Mercury were already, on the way, and I'm just gonna say it, Solar Balls, these look kind of ass. You could fix these a little bit. But anyways, let's just meet our Lord, and let's meet the Rogue Planet's Lord and Savior, shall I? Simp 0136. We meet Simp. Okay. Alright. Listen. Supreme Leader Simp! Thank you, Supreme Leader Simp. Planet X has returned to the Rogue Planet Kingdom. Planet X is definitely going... I didn't expect them to make a simp joke. I was not expecting Solar Balls to do that. Don't know why. Whatever. Planet X laughed because that's funny. Congratulations, Solar Balls Theory. You got another one right. I feel like Solar Ball... You know how I said Solar Balls was dying in the Halloween special? I think they may have come back. I think they might have aged horribly, just like the Cobalts. Every video about the Cobalt stage, and then they went up and won Marble League 2025. That aged horribly. As now we got a lot more new people going on to Solar Balls. Uran also came back after an absence, let's just say. But we got a lot of new people. We got Solar Volar. We got Red Saturn 7. The Solar Ball Theory has been cooking with these new episodes. And hell, even Mr. Spherical started cooking with the Nazis Invade France episode, which is probably one of the best Mr. Spherical episodes I watched. But anyways, we meet Simp, who says her mass is 13 times, and not gonna lie, I said, what? And not gonna lie, I was actually shocked by this, because, well, that's cool, I guess. Simp is intimidating. I thought one of the comments said, and we thought the sun was intimidating, and I actually took a good laugh at that. Some of the Patreon comments can be very funny. On to part 4 now, because I'm kind of rushing this. This is gonna be a long one. Ah yes, part 4 jump scare, bitches. Congratulations, we now have a part 4. Was not expecting this. Planning to shit out this review yet last week, but we got a part 4. So I can't do that. This part 4 was pretty good. However, it wasn't as good as part 2 and 3. Why? Why are the 6-minute episodes good? I don't understand. This episode was still very good. Simp was her intimidating little self. And Wise was wise. I will say, this does remind me of another show that I will not say, because if I say it, you're going to immediately hate me. So I'm not going to say the show. For those who know, and by that I mean for the little tiny amount of the people who know, you know. I'm not saying anything else. Moving on! Simp calls Wise to show Planet X something, and I was wondering, okay, what's he's gonna show Planet X? Because I don't know, that spikes my attention. I mean, let's see what this wonderful thing that Simp will show Planet X is. I bet it's wonderful. Oh wow, it actually isn't that bad. It just I like this. I like this. They actually have football. They're playing football. This is cute. I like it. Now, in the original Solar Balls Patreon, they had white eyes. They changed them to black eyes. Yay. I wonder if there's gonna be. I'm actually gonna do that. I want to see. I'm gonna put a community post with Y's with white eyes. That's gonna be a community post. Let's put it up. Anyways, X has fanboys, so yes, of course, we got the Planet X fanboys and girls, because I think the blue rocky planet is a girl. Whatever. Planet X has a following. Planet X. I hate to break it to you, but you kind of already had a following during your arc. Like you had an entire arc, and like. Yeah, but apparently these guys have a following on him because he stood up to him after the Grand. And okay, I'm done with this. Can someone mention that Planet X also got out of his orbit, tried to get out of his orbit to talk to the sun? Can someone mention that? I was really mad that that wasn't actually even kind of relevant. Like that, I thought that would be a big. Planet X didn't mention that part of the story to Ganymede, Europa, or the sun, and just got away. And I thought that Jupiter, and that would be a big plot point to him. But it doesn't come back. That makes me mad. So can we just ignore? Are we just gonna ignore that Planet X also tried to leave his orbit to get closer to the sun to tell him that Jupiter kind of like is a mass murderer? Like, oh, this seems pretty funny. Ogle teaching the rules of like you can't leave the Rogue planet kingdom. Noise. Planet X ignores Ogle because he kind of sucks. Lol. Fuck you, Ogle. Okay, I'm sorry, Ogle. I didn't mean that. No, I'm sorry. The newspaper! Holy fucking shit, it's the newspaper! Oh my god! Is what everyone said when they saw the newspaper. Everyone was crapping their pants over the fact that there was a newspaper in this episode. Oh my god, it's a newspaper. Never would I thought I'd see the day that there was a newspaper in Solar Balls. Whoa! That's what everyone says when they saw the newspaper. It's the newspaper! Holy shit! Anyways, they talk about the three-body star problem and how most people get kind of like a insert random rogue planet number 27 was ejected from this, was not the imposter. Okay, hold on. Actually, I made a funny joke when I was watching the Big Bang Part 3 on Patreon. I made a joke when Planet X was ejected, and I said Planet X was not the imposter. 2 imposters remain, and those imposters are Jupiter and Saturn. I thought that was a pretty funny joke, but I wasn't doing reviews then, so I wasn't gonna make it. But I think that was a pretty funny joke, so I'm just gonna say it now. But I think it would be better if I did a review for the Big Bang. I'm not gonna, but whatever. I'm not gonna do the reviews for old episodes because I think it feels less if I think it just doesn't work if I've already seen episodes afterwards. So yeah, this is another instance of the sponsor segment being mid-conversation. I don't like that. Please fix this, Solar Balls. I don't like it. Like, this is not fun. Also, a question, why is the door on the side of chair have the flag of Vietnam? I'm getting good with my flags recently. I mean, I have been practicing. Germany. Ghana. Grenada. Guadalupe. Guam. Guatemala. Guernsey. Is that how you pronounce it? Guinea-Bissau. Guyana. Haiti. Hawaii. That's not a country. Honduras. Hong Kong. Hungary. Iceland. India, Indonesia. Oh, fuck, I didn't. Okay, whatever. I'm so sorry, man. I failed. Breaking news. Solar Cards arrives on Amazon, and okay, alright. I misread. So, when this came out, I misread this. No, hold on. Get back. When I first saw this, I misread this at Solar Balls arrives on Amazon US, which made me so sad, because I thought that meant it was only on Prime Video in the US on Christmas. Please, man, please. Just give me some Solar Balls on Prime Video in the US, and better have subtitles and not these subtitles. Like, look at this. No, look at this. I put the volume up and then I put it down. And then captions come up. I don't like this because it's auto-generated captions. Like, what is this? This is ass. YouTube, come on. Simp talks about, oh, by the way, there was a scene where Simp took Guillermo from him, and I was like, Simp, give Guillermo back right now, or else you will have no one will be your simp, or something. I don't know, that was, okay, whatever, it's fine. I feel bad for Planet X, and if you could tell, I mean, fucking stupid thumbnail kind of disappointed me. If there's a little detail I think you missed at the end. Look at his eyes. They're slowly turning black. If that's gonna be a detail across the entire arc, then I'm excited. I like that. His eyes are slowly turning black. That's amazing. I like that detail. I actually like it. Yay! Thank you, Solar Balls, for creating this good detail. This is the face I made after Red Eye DNF'd in the Orion's Belt, which, yay. And Wise goes up to Simp and asks her a question about why'd you want Plan X to stay, and it's because Simp is going to use Plan X to make sure he betrays everyone he knows. Dun dun dun, you're hanging out with Iapetus today, Planet X. I hate to break it to you, but you are now the next one on the schedule. Who is hanging out with Iapetus? Dun dun dun. The episode ends, and so does the review end. Psych! Now time. Oh wait, hold on, there's the title. I actually cannot struggle this time. Come on, let me show me the what if all planets shared one orbit? That's awful, Solar Balls. Change the title, please. I'm sorry. Anyways, the review's over. Bye-bye. Just kidding! Nah, I bet I screwed you. It's not like you looked at the, how much time there was left in the video, right? You didn't do that, right? Right? Oh, fuck, they may have done that, actually. I'm scared now. So, you guys remember my Virginia arc from, like, a couple months ago? Well, in January, I'm actually going on another vacation to Florida. It is a lot farther. I'm also going to be taking 4 plushies. The last plushies I took on my Virginia arc, which, on the community post y'all seem to like. I think a lot of people liked this Virginia arc. I liked it too. This was very fun. I liked it. So, censored Patreon episode, that was fun. That was a fun one as well. But, here is the big reveal. So since I am actually going on another vacation, and he's like, didn't you say you were in Ocean City? This is not a vacation, so. This is a vacation, but I only brought like 2 plushies, those being Jupiter and Titan. And I think I'll put like one picture up at the end. I put one picture up, and that's kind of it. So, yeah. This is like this next vacation I'm staying for like 6 days, so that's gonna be interesting. And I was like, and hopefully, my Uranus, Neptune, Theia, and Proto plushies come before January. They should. Right, Solar Balls store? But so, I was originally just gonna randomly pick out my 4, but, so, let me talk about something. So, some people might know the fact that, not now, if you're not a Marble fan, you may not know this, but you might not know what a custom comp is, but basically, it's basically like a mini, like, not up to the same quality as JMR, but but is still really good with, like, really teams and tries and is inspired by it, or even not, or even just really wants to join. I have wanted to make a custom comp, but knowing that most of my fans are Solar Balls fans and not Marble fans, I did not really know what to do, because I didn't really know what to do. I've got it. I am going to do a tournament, a marble race, with all 13 plushies or planets as marbles. It's kind of like my Solar Balls marble race, but better. The top 4 winners, and I'll post it on my channel like in a week till January. The top 4 winners will be the 4 plushies that go to Virginia. This accomplishes not only, this might actually get me a shout out from Solar Balls, because Solar Balls has been shouting out some other channels recently. Like, they shout out Solar Voller, they shout out Solar Balls Theory, the Moon R Evolution. They've shout outed a lot of those people. I want to be that. I would really like to be shout outed by Solar Balls. So, I think that having a marble race would make me stand out, definitely. First of all, a lot of people like my Virginia arc. Having another one of these, and this time it's for 6 days and not 4, would be really cool. And it's a tournament, so you don't know who's gonna come. You have to watch it, but also comment down what your favorite plushie is. I'm curious, but and this also, if my tracks are good enough, because believe me, I spent a while building some of these tracks. If they're good enough, I might be able to. This also could hook some of my Solar Balls fans up to marble racing as well. So my custom comp videos would still get a similar amount of views to my Solar Balls videos. Now, it depends how this works. I mean, this is what I'm gonna do. Type in your favorite plushie, and you can include Asteroid, even though he's no longer in the Solar Ball store. And you can also include Uranus, Neptune, Thea, and Proto as well, even though most people don't have them yet. So, and that'll be the team and that'll be the plushie you're rooting for. If you out of the 4 plushies. So, stay tuned till, I think the 3rd week of January is when it starts. That's my estimate. And there's going to be, 6 different tracks. So, stay tuned for that. And this was a 40-minute review. Holy shit, this is on the same level of time that my, video for, my top 10 least favorite Solar Balls episodes were. So, I'm simply going to end off this by showing you the waves of Ocean City.